Right, so I've just put my phone on this selfie stick device and I got my microphone on, so hopefully the audio is a bit better. We're about to go walk on this trail. I'm a bit nervous. I haven't really done this before. And if there's people walking by, I might go a little quiet because I do get a little nervous or anxious just this thing about what will people think. And maybe that's what we're gonna talk about. This is more about what people think, because it's so deeply ingrained in us. Like, here's me going on a walk, talking on the phone, and I'm afraid of what this random person who I've never met will think while I'm walking and talking on the phone. They're just someone who's gotten on the trail, so I'm gonna wait for them to get a little bit ahead, and I'll walk behind them with a selfie stick. Um, so this would be at a micro level. I'm gonna start walking now. But on a more macro level, it's about whatever decision we make, and we always think about, oh, what will X, Y, and Z think about this decision I've made? What's going to affect my life? So here we are. That's my car in the background here, and we're walking on the trail. So again, we're walking to this big open spot that's we just cut through the trail, through the trees, and this land, it's developer land now. They're making houses and apartments and whatnot's in there, but it makes me feel good. And this is about getting something off my chest. This feeling um, that I've been feeling inside of me. So this is sort of what the trail looks like. You can see there that says Button Bush. It's reverse on my camera. So I started this YouTube channel and I wanted to do a good job because I've done a podcast before and I sort of went into it without looking at properly how to make things grow. And with YouTube, I got into it, and there's so much that goes into like how to hook people's attention. How I, in the first 9 seconds, if I don't get you guys, then you're just gonna scroll through. And it just feels like to me I've been fighting a losing battle. Maybe some people are like that, but I sort of want people to stay with me regardless of whatever tricks I'm doing, the hacks I'm um, putting in my videos to capture your attention, because the message is still the same. And then there's this internal dialogue about, okay, so my message is overall positive. I'm trying to share lessons. Oh, there's dog poop. I don't know if you guys want to see it, but there's dog poop on the trail there. I'm sharing positive lessons about my life, and I want people to, whoever will benefit from it, to have the opportunity to at least get to the point where it talks about the lesson. And then there's a dialogue. Okay, so if I want that message to spread, do I? Beautiful birds here out today. I wonder if this microphone will capture that, but it's nice. So there's always this internal dialogue. Okay, I gotta do these editing tricks in the first 20, 30 seconds to capture these people's attention. Gotta get the retention up, the average view duration, so it'll spread out to more people. But I think deep down it's been making me more and more anxious because it's out of alignment with who I am and how I want to create this channel and the type of audience that I want to track. So this is me doing something different, and feeling better while doing it. So most of it, what I'm recording is going to be raw, unedited. So just basically going on a walk with me, right? Even the mundane parts of me, when we get to that big open space, I'm going to set up the tripod. I might just keep the camera rolling because life is about those mundane parts. You cannot edit out the slow, mundane parts of life and then just have the big moments. That's just what that real life is. And I guess that brings me to what's channeling through is this talk about social media and how it's affecting our lives. Instagram and Facebook and all the other ones. But Instagram most importantly because I've deleted Instagram quite a few times, but then there's always this conflict because I have work. I'm a realtor now, so sometimes people message me on Instagram. So I was like, oh, where will this people find me? Blah, blah, blah. Or this person is sending me messages and I want to read what they have to say. So I keep going back and deleting it. I have it on for a couple hours and then I delete the app and then I have it on again. So it's a vicious cycle. But what caused me to delete it in the first place was that this doom scrolling. I would end up on some random video and just keep on scrolling and won't be able to stop. And what annoys me most about it is that even though sometimes the videos are funny and nice or informative, is that they've found a way to hack your attention, right? Fast cuts, short videos. And it almost doesn't feel like I'm consenting to it, even though I am obviously willingly going on Instagram and scrolling through the videos. But it's like when you start, it's very, very hard to stop. And I find that really weird and it makes me feel weird inside. And sooner than you know, you spent hours without doing anything except just watching random videos on your phone. So that's the reason why I deleted social media. And the other one, big one, is people posting stuff on there, and now everybody's doing these silly things. And like, I don't judge anybody for doing those, but it's just a culture that social media has started where are doing these weird dances and talking about stuff, or somebody's having their face on there and having reactions and saying, pointing, read the caption. It's a weird culture that we've started. Um, and it's created a lot of opportunities for some people. But unless you're very disciplined with it and you're using it solely as a means to an end or getting your business up and running, and honestly, take you guys a little higher. Um, I'm not the most disciplined person, but I'm pretty good at sticking to habits. And even me, like, I've found it extremely hard and impossible to sort of stay on it, even if it's just for business. It's just so ingrained in our lives. And so, after I did delete social media, I was off it for a few days. Instagram mostly, because I don't go on Facebook that much. My overall mental health feels better. You stop seeing the shiny objects on Instagram where people are just, posting the best aspects of their lives or how successful they are or how good they're doing. Nobody talks about the mundane parts of life. Setting up the tripod, the mistakes, the bloopers, the frustrations. And the more you see people on the screen doing well, for some reason, the worse it makes you feel about yourself. And that's what I don't like about it, because we as a society didn't evolve looking at a screen, seeing people do well. We just went out and did stuff. And I think the effects on mental health are quite drastic. I would feel really shitty about myself and feel like I'm not doing enough or I'm not enough. And so that's one of the main reasons I stopped social media. And there's this guy on TED who did talk about why you don't need social media to run your business, and he's successful and he's a professor, and um, so he truly believes that you don't really need social media, even if it's to run your business. I can't remember his name, but I'll put his name in one of the links in the descriptions of the video. You guys can check him out. He's got some nice things to say. So YouTube is different from social media, although it's now trying to be more and more similar because all these companies are competing for people's attention. You can keep people on there the longest. And what's the method to keep people on there the longest? And so now YouTube came up with YouTube Shorts, which I'm sort of upset about because it's the same doom scrolling. The fast changes of scenery, it almost makes you feel nauseous. And it hurts me that I have to do the same thing to get my message across, because now that's what um, that's where we are in terms of getting your message across. Like, you have to hack people's brains to get them now, because you don't have to. But if you want to grow quickly, that's one way to do it. So we're just about approaching. There's a little way here that I go through the trees there, and then it opens up to a big field. And so this is me trying something new, trying to. Oop, my tripod got stuck on a branch there. Trying to do things my way, and I'm doing it while I'm walking out in nature. It feels good. Um, and yeah, I'm just taking you through a mundane part of my life. It's as if you would be walking with me. And I'm talking, although I'm not much of a talker, but this is something that I had in my head and I wanted to do, and so here we are. So thank you for sticking around if you're still here. So get back to talking about social media. So I don't know, share your journey if you've been trying to leave social media but keep going back to it, because it's not easy, especially if it's tied up to work. So I'm going to show you guys this open field in a minute. Although it's not that huge, I just realized, but I like it. It feels good walking through a small area and then coming up on this field here. All right, let me take you guys higher here. All right, here we are. So all this land has been bought by developers now. Can't really see it, but behind those trees, there's construction sites now being built, and I'm on cinematic mode, so it's gonna automatically blur out the backgrounds. Right, so I'm gonna make this into a tripod. I'm gonna keep you guys here with me, because hey, that's just what life is. Sticking through the mundane parts and not cutting to the good parts, right? So here we are. I'm trying to get this. Oh, it's open. Oh, I wonder if I will be able to show you the tripod legs. Oh yeah, you guys can see them. That's cool. I just got this yesterday. As you can see, I'm really excited about it. It's supposed to open up to about 62 inches, which is, I think, around 5'2". Does it go any higher than that? No, I don't think so. This is as high as it goes. So this is what I was envisioning, I guess. And here we are on this tripod talking about social media and stuff. So thank you guys for sticking around for what is now a 15-minute video. I guess this is my longest one yet. It's gonna be raw, unedited. I'm gonna publish it as is because that's the whole point. Um, I want to create my own reality rather than sticking to what everybody else is doing on YouTube, which is trying to find ways to edit in a way to hack people's attention, have a crazy trailer. The thumbnail is probably going to be this, or this, or maybe the one shot from me in the car. All right, I'm gonna hang around here for a bit, take in some deep breaths, and hopefully this helped. If you've been trying to quit social media, it's not easy. Instagram is hard to find a way to hack your brain, and you just can't stop. And so, take a breath, and you can do it if that's something that you've been thinking about doing. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one, and maybe I'll start doing more of these videos because they feel better. Honestly, they're less work for me because I don't have to do a lot of editing. Um, but yeah, have a nice day, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. And yeah, I'll show you guys around one more time. Look at the horizon here, and then it's lights out. Look how high this thing goes. Pretty excited about that. All right, peace.